Hi there. Today, please join me for some archaeology. I'm still trying to establish what was the original paint on this frame. There might be some possibility to do so still. Also, I have dug out the frame number. (78C5859). This is the frame number 78C5859. Now, the lugs supposedly, according to my local bicycle shop, point towards this being a vintage Bianchi bike. So that's all I know for now. It seems to be that we might still have a piece of an original badge on here, and if I pull this back, there is red below. Doesn't really go with the age because it's red metallic. So I'm not sure. So I'm gonna leave this piece here for now. There's other places where we can doodle about. There is clearly some white, seems to be below the red, but that could be primer. There is also gray up here, but that seems to be on top of the red, so it might have been resprayed at that point in time. There was black paint, there was orange paint. There's more gray paint here, so we're gonna sand around here a little bit. See some black, but that's the last layer, so that's definitely non-original. There's orange here, so I'm gonna have a go at all these little places, and then we see what we'll find. As in for the frame number, if you have an idea of how this frame number might be able to help us to understand what kind of frame this is, then please comment. Please help me there. I'm really wondering what this is, and that might influence what I'm going to make out of it. So let's see. Let's sand a little bit. I'm using the softish part of this sanding block. So let's first of all let me see. Let me double check. I'm on the picture. Okay, seems to be. Why don't I just go a little bit further away? Because it has been recently a lot of times the case that I was just like not on the picture when I was videoing. So orange. Let's go for this orange thing here. So I'm going this is 600 grit sandpaper. It's a block, but it's a soft block. So I'm going to sand along here where I see the orange paint, and definitely the orange comes off, and below the orange is gray. So let's establish that. So we had orange. No, first we had black. And below we had orange. And below the orange is gray. Alright? So, and below that is red. Yeah, that's correct. So then below the gray is red. Sorry, red. and then below the red is white. And let's do this here. Because here we have a very good situation on that. So once I sand away the red, what do I get? See, white. Am I right? This is not a good spot here. Let's turn this around and do a little bit more here. Maybe you're too far, so let me make sure you're going to focus on that now here. And the 600 is not very helpful. So, zoom, zoom, zoom. Adjust and adjust. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. No, I'm not. It's not. So here is the situation with the badge. So that seems to be something that is preserved. Yep. Maybe that's our original paint. Such an old frame, such a color. Don't get it. So here's more gray. Then I'm gonna work on this gray, and below is red, and below is white, and below is metal. So that's it, okay? So the white is the last thing. And after the white is nothing but metal. Yeah, I think this is the archaeology finished. And to be quite honest, I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm thinking I want to just keep it the way it is. I think I'm going to do just the sand here where we have a lot of marks of the soft grinding disc, and once that these grinding marks are gone, I think I'm going to just clear coat it. I don't know. I really don't know. Here's some more evidence that white might be the primer and red might be the color. It makes sense. Because you paint white below a red makes the red nice. So I think there we are. That's it. So let's let me wash my hands and then we're going to talk about something else. That is the forks. So let me clean this a little bit here. Not that I made much of a situation here. There we go. Now, let's talk about forks. Forks. I have two things here that are options. And the main difference is length. You can see here, by the time I line up the fork around the race. Is it on the picture? Nope, it's not. Okay, now you see fallout ends way shorter. Now it's because the fork on top is a 26, is of a bicycle with a 26-inch wheel originally. And I know for sure that this one is Italian. And I do love the crown. The reason why I'm playing with this is not because I finally have time to start working on this project. This is my L Eroica build, or my Fausto Coppi Replica, if you so want, something like that. I know for sure that this is Italian. There is no provenance. We forgot the brand. I do have some pictures of the bicycle, which is all white. Nothing to be seen. Okay. So issue with this fork is that the steer tube is too long. It's from a lady's bike, like typical shopping bike. It already has lost its mounting spots for the mudguard. So that's my doing. I don't want that on there. That's fine. And this one here obviously has a nice chromed fork crown, which is beautiful, and the chrome is really, really good. This is an Atala fork, but it's 26. So I basically, there's pros and cons for both. This obviously might be about perfect for the steer tube length. No modification needed. I don't need to extend the thread. Probably could, this probably is just absolutely perfect, like as for lengths, but I want the bike low in the front. Right. To paint over this with clear paint doesn't make much sense. This has just been treated with paint stripper, modern paint stripper, not very potent, so lots of scraping, lots of sanding afterwards. I ran out of patience here at the bottom end, but it's clean again, so now I can handle this. Reason being is because I'm moving again and I cannot ship the paint stripper, so I thought let's just use it. I tend to think about using this one because the older the bikes, the lesser the chances there was chrome. Also for competition bikes, they in the early days, or some point in time at least, Bianchi did not paint chrome anything on the racing bikes because they thought, well, what's the point? Why should we make them beautiful? This is just a tool for racing. That seems to be the logic. Now I tend to use, I'm more likely to use this one, but I will have to extend the thread by quite a bit. I think that's the way forward. So tell me what you think, and yeah, that's it for now. So wishing you a nice Sunday. Hope you are all well, and please comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you think I should be doing. I am sure that Fausto Coppi did not have red metallic on his bicycle frame. To me, Bianchi doesn't. It just doesn't come up with red in my understanding. I love Celeste, so tell me what you think. Okay, be well. Take care.